welcome to the Sam Society. I'm Renee and I am here to show you Brody's room refresh. We did a room refresh, well we're working on room refreshes for the different rooms in the house before baby number 2 comes along. This is, well the kitchen was really the first one, this is the second one. I'd like to try and stick to around $100 budget, so everything in here was done for around $100. The first thing we did in here was paint. So it was a blue color. I'll show you before and afters. Good morning. Today we are going to work on Brody's closet. We've painted in here already and we put our ceiling fan in. There's a few touch-up paint areas I have to do. Some other cosmetic things we've done in here, and now I just really want to get the closet organized. I'm holding my tripod because eventually I need to put that up. So today I'm going to work on the closet space because it needs it desperately. So here is what we're starting with. The room itself is a complete disaster because every other room has had dust in it, so I've kind of like avoided this room and just worked on the other rooms with the dust to try and get everything clean, and getting dust off of every surface is virtually impossible. Also, all the stuff that we had upstairs in the closet has been moved down here. So right now it's a shelf like this on either side, and then it has a bar that goes across. It's never been painted since we moved in. As you can see, I started blue tape primer, never finished, and then it just has a shelf here. So that's it. So it's a lot of wasted space in a kid's closet because his clothes sit all the way up here and the floor's all the way down there. So what I plan to do is do shelving across this way on one side, and then on the other side maybe just 2 shelves so I can put a bar across so he could actually reach his own clothes if he needed to, which would be nice because the stool that was just in here was from him putting the stool in so he could wear a little polo the other day. It was so cute. There's little Mr. Now. All right, let's get to it. Here we are. Got my 2 sides up. Well, that one was already there. This is where the pole is going to go across from here to here so Brody can reach his own clothes in the closet. Hopefully that's not too tall. I think he's taller than I think he is. And then over here, don't mind my brown piece of wood that was outside. It's all going to be painted. And then these are all of our shelves going all the way down. So I just need to put the shelves in and put the hanging poles in, and we are ready for paint. And I just re-put the piece up top. Previously there were pieces that went across this way on each side, so I just put a thinner piece that goes all the way across the top to add storage up there. Woo! The first thing I did was, of course, gather all of my materials as you saw in the previous clip. Now I am cutting my fabric to size, and then I'm taking my spray adhesive and spraying the entire board and smoothing out everything as I put it on the backer board. Then I am attaching the pieces to the back so that I can put it inside of the frame I'm just switching out my paper so I don't get adhesive on the fabric. Here I am taking my little nailer and it just is putting little tiny nails in, and then I'm bending those nails over to hold the board into place because this frame did not come with anything to do that. And then you'll see me put nails in each side, but I ended up actually using screws because I felt that it was too heavy for the nails to hold, and then used a wire so that I could hang it on the wall. I just used E6000 to attach the guitar to the fabric. Okay, so we are finally hanging things up in the room, cleaning up the room, and putting things away. As you can see, Keith is hanging up our little guitar signs. We have one to go on each side of the window. I am fixing the sheets while he's helping me fix the sheets, and then making the bed with his cute little guitar comforter that he picked out all by himself. We're hanging this Rockstar sign over to the side, and I had footage of how I made that, but I cannot find it. So if I find it, I'll probably put it in a little blog post with a DIY on how I made that. And now we're just continuing to clean up. He's got cute little pillows on there. Keith's still trying to hang that sign. As you can see, there's Christmas lights on the back, so it became a little difficult to hang that. Here we are hanging the curtains, and the curtains are just being held up by 4 little tiny command strips so that I can take them down and put them up when he switches out his room. You can also see my nice little band from my maternity shorts. Yes, that thing is always out. I have one pair that's like that and one pair that doesn't have one. I prefer a pair that doesn't have it, but at least I'm covered even if it does look like skin. Here I am drawing a curtain. So he has a little stage below this, and we're just putting a curtain up by drawing it. I just used an image I found online, and I thought for sure he'd walk in and just destroy it, but he left it up there. He really likes it.
Stay one more night. Don't you know that my love is true? Let's make things right. I understand what you're going through. Stay one more night, and I know that it's not too late. Let's make things right. You just have to believe in fate.
Next thing we did was we got Brody a new headboard. You want to come in and show the headboard? And it was originally a wood headboard, and we just spray painted it black. And it was really cheap. I think it was like $5 or something. Was it 5? 12? What do you think? Babe, no one can tell what you're videoing.
100.
It was not 100. It was from Second Chance. We got him new bedding, which he picked out himself. This is from Target. He also picked out his bedspread himself. It's got all kinds of guitars and musical things on it. As you can tell, it's a rock room. So it's his rock star room. But he likes everything colorful and bright. I probably would have done like black and white and stuck it with simple, but he wanted this. So this was his pick. This is from eBay. He's got his pillow that matches. He's got this big blue pillow on the back. Where's this from? Do you know?
Target, probably.
Target. He's had this though. This pillow, he picked this out a while ago before I think we even did the room. This pillow is from Ollie's, and this one we got from Ikea a few years ago. We have this little storage unit over here, which we already had, and this is just his area to put things that he uses frequently or that he can grab and go kind of deal. This is all of his paperwork. He likes to keep like make things and keep it. So it's any like crafts he's done recently or anything he's painted or made, he keeps in here, and his bubble blower. And then we also have just his little toys, his flashlight. He's got money, fake money in his little treasure box. His crafts are down there. Babe, you're like really close to this stuff. His sticker collection, books, games, little knickknacks. He loves like little trinkets. So this is a good way to corral all those items in one place that's out in the open. So we really like this. Okay, this was one of the DIY projects, which I took some pictures of. It's got some stuff on it from hanging it. So Brody's been playing guitar since he was probably 2. You think 2? So this is one of his first guitars. He played it so much that he like wore it down, and then I actually, is this one I stepped on or was that a different one?
Stepped on it.
This one?
Yeah, I think we all stepped on that one.
So, he's leaving on the ground all the time, and I stepped on it and it kind of broke the side. So it's been glued back together several times. It's missing a bunch of strings. My dad actually changed out these little things up here. So we wanted to put this up, and over there is another one. and I really wanted to display them so that it was like a keepsake of ours. I think we hung them too high, but for now it's gonna do because eventually he's gonna move upstairs anyway. The frames are from Hobby Lobby, and they were, how much did the frames say they were? Do you remember?
$17.95.
$17.95?
Yes.
So the frames were on clearance at Hobby Lobby. They were, Keith says $17.95. So each one was, so that was like our biggest purchase. Well, most expensive purchase was probably these. And then I got this fabric right here, and I just sprayed a piece of board that we already had to adhere it to here, and then this is E6000 onto here. And this fabric was really cheap. It was like less than $2 or something. Same thing with these balances up here. These are also a DIY. And this is just fabric from Walmart. It's just black fabric. It was like $3. And then I painted on the little stars by hand, and I put glitter on them. The ends are just, what is it called? The adhesive, it's like the ends are done with the no-sew where you iron on, and I only did the top and the bottom. I didn't do the sides because they tuck around so you can't see them. And they're actually held on with 3M command hooks, so 4 3M command hooks. So these can be easily removed or put back up or whatever. So I liked that because it was no-sew, it was quick, and it was inexpensive. So they literally cost $4 plus the command hooks. Okay, over here is his other guitar. You saw that. His dresser, we just put some of his music stuff on his dresser. This is his original dresser. It doesn't really match. I think what I would want to do is paint the whole thing black, but we will wait. Keith's making a serious face right now because I said that. We will wait to do that. We'll wait and see when we move, because we're going to move eventually upstairs. But it's just got his guitar book. These were all things we had. His picks, which he uses a lot, so we want to keep those out. His little bongos, his little plant, which won't stand up, but he picked this out. He has another one that goes in here. His little watches are on this tray, so this is all stuff that he uses all the time. This is a light that we turn on every night, and it changes colors, and that's kind of like his night light. And also we'll put like the aromatic things in there to help him sleep or clear his congestion. His drumsticks, he does have a drumstick downstairs, a drum set downstairs, but it doesn't fit, so I just put one of the drums up here. His little rock he painted, and his alarm clock. This is another DIY. I did some video of this. I painted this sign, which is just a little thin piece of like plywood. Is that not plywood? It's like craft wood. I don't know what you would call that. And I painted rock on it, and I painted the stars, and then I just drilled holes, and these are Christmas LED blue lights that I stuck through. This cord didn't come with the lights. This is a separate cord that I think I got from Target on sale months ago, and it wasn't for this, but I liked it because it kind of matches the room. And then I just put some wood I already had, sprayed it black, and framed it out so that you couldn't see the Christmas lights behind it. These down here are little hooks that I got from Hobby Lobby for cheap. How much are they?
$3.95.
$3.95. So they were inexpensive as well. And that's for him to put his backpack and his coat on when he comes home from school, and then he can put his shoes down there. So kind of everything has its place. This we already had. This is his IKEA hanger. And he keeps all his random stuffed animals. He loves stuffed animals, so we have a ton of random stuffed animals. This little sign I got from Hobby Lobby, it was $11.99, but I think it was half price because it was a wood item. And then we redid his closet. And I'll insert some pictures because I don't know how well you're going to be able to see with the camera because there isn't a lot of light. But we did a hanger over here, and then his cart for his schooling stuff is down here. He's got his little mailbox, which we use for schooling. He keeps his dirty clothes in here. His money is in here, like his little change jars. He's got stuffed animals, books, toys, any sleepover items or vacation items like his suitcase and stuff, extra clothes, and then there are 4 bins up there with extra stuff as well, like socks that don't match, hats, hangers, and something else is on the end. It might be blankets. And then on the wall is or door, which needs to be finished. I had to cut the top of the door down, and I didn't finish painting it yet. The door still needs some paint. We keep all of his extra shoes, any winter items that we're not using right now. He has little gardening gloves in here. His accessories, belts, socks, which I need to go through desperately. He has a lot of little sunglasses. He has a lot of like knick-knacky things that he gets and keeps. Over here, we already had this painted. We made this. This was another DIY. It's supposed to look like a music staff. Is that what it's called? Where the music notes go. And we just took some pictures. He loves little pictures. And then we can also hang his artwork up on there once school starts. And then these were all things we already had. So this is just little wood that we painted. I put 5 little tiny nails in it that I already had, and then I used yarn and then little silver clips to clip the pictures on. So all things we already had. This is actually a, what's that called? A whiteboard?
Dry erase.
A dry erase board. So I just drew like a curtain for a stage. It probably won't stay. He'll probably ruin it. This stage down here, I made this, or we made this for Christmas a few years ago when he was 2, right? He's had this a long time, and I would honestly get rid of it because I think it's just a space taker upper, but he likes to stand on his stage. He stood on his stage the other day and played music for me. I wasn't feeling great, and he sat on the stage and like played me a song. He like took it down. It was sitting up against the wall because we were working on stuff in his room, and he actually like took it down so he could stand on it and sing. But we keep his good guitar on here, some little tiny extra guitars, and his microphones on here. And he has a little speaker, and I don't know where his little speaker is, but that should be on here as well. But this is just made with 2x4s, not plywood, but what is that wood called? Wood, and it's just screwed on the top, and this is all hot glued. All of the little skirting around it and all of the ribbon around it. Alright, so I'll just do a quick overview of the room. I'll show some of the pictures of it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions about anything, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. Thank you so much for stopping by to see this. I hope you enjoyed it and you like Brody's little rock room. Thank you. Bye.
2, 3, 4.
Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, the smiles keep turning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Sun, 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 here it comes.